What up, guys? I finally have some free time. I feel like ever since the Solar Blade collab, I've just been bumping out new stuff like boom, 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 and I haven't really been going back and doing the stuff that I need to catch up on. So I was thinking, they released the Eunhwa Bond story in like the episode viewer that they like doing per events. They released like one for free that even if you don't have her, you can just go peep them. And I was like, why don't I just do that? So let's just get on with that. I feel like the next couple of videos I'll probably just gonna be like me catching up to like Lost Sector story. Maybe I'll just finally do Overzone, we'll see, but I think the next thing I have to do is the solo raids and the co-op raid that come out next week. Attention! Here is a place that has overcome the big hurdles of death and the production of Nikkes. I welcome you to Elysion Tower, the last gateway to resurrection. I am Eunhwa from Absolute Squad, and I will be your instructor. Now, go around and introduce yourselves. I'm trainee number 2. I'm trainee number 3. I'm trainee number 5. Trainee number 8. Is this the Fibonacci sequence? Why is there the numbers in between? They died during processing. Continue. Hopefully my noise gate picks that up. It's gonna sound so grieved when I try to click my tongue. This is trainee number 11. This is trainee number 13. It's confusing with all these numbers. From now on, I'll call you by these names. Red Owl. Yes, instructor. Blue Owl. Yes, instructor. And so on. You got it? Yes, instructor. You there. Your response is too slow. Where are you from? Royal Road, instructor. Did you know that the accident conversion rate is the highest for people from Royal Road? I didn't know that, instructor. Falling from such a high altitude probably makes them mindless. Anyways, welcome to life as livestock, okay? The one besides, where are you from? I'm from the Outer Rim, instructor. There are no ups and downs in life. Being at the bottom from birth to death. But even though you are less than human, you can be useful as a weapon. Jeez, she's really laying on it thick. Useful as a tool to regain control of the surface. Try to be worthy at least once before you die. Respond. Yes, instructor. Why go to such an extent? I forgot I'm here. I feel like I might have watched this a while ago. I don't remember though. It's the process so that they adapt quickly. A newly made Nikke knows in their head that they are a weapon. But their hearts might not agree. So, we need to use this method to sever all ties to their past. I don't think it's necessary to sever their past. I wish we had more people that think like you. But unfortunately, the reality says otherwise, so we are stuck with this method. I ask for your support going forward, Eunhwa. And here, your task is to be a human commander. Just to exist and reign might be fulfilling your role, but I don't think you'll be satisfied with just that. As an assistant instructor, feel free to ask me anything. What's the training schedule? Why did you call for me to be the assistant instructor? We'll do that one. As a leader, you have the opposite path compared to Eunhwa. You are an idealist, and Eunhwa is a realist. Furthermore, you have a calm way about your leadership compared to Eunhwa's charismatic leadership. That's what you want to call it? Okay. Therefore, you can learn from observing each other. Eunhwa probably won't be too thrilled that I'm here. You're probably right. After all, there isn't a commander that Eunhwa would welcome. To be precise, there is no one capable enough to be welcomed by her. So, why don't you go be the first? That sounds like a pain in the ass. What's the training schedule? You have a short time frame from 2 nights and 3 days to train those 6 Nikkes. You will train them with 2 battle simulations and then a real battle on the surface. During the process, 73% of Nikkes will be disposed of. However, Eunhwa is very capable. She is the leader that led Absolute to the top. The owls learned under her have a disposal rate of only 20%. In other words, from those 6 Nikkes, if only one were to die, then she has done her part. So, no more questions? Yes. Okay then, for more details, speak to Eunhwa. Best of luck, assistant instructor. The roll call is still ongoing in the auditorium. Walk towards the owls or walk towards the Eunhwa? Let's walk towards Forehead Girl. You're here. Say hi, owls. This is the human commander that you will be serving during this training course. Hello, Commander. Nice to meet you all. I'm looking forward to working with you all. Let's do the second one. As a different species, you will be treated differently. But the other 99% of commanders are completely different. Keep that in mind. No matter how pathetic they might seem. If a commander tells you to die, you must die. And if they tell you to be a human shield, you do so. Therefore, during this training process, if there is an owl that crosses the line with the human commander, I will kill them. Got it? Yes, instructor. Good. Let us now proceed to the battle simulation. Sometime later, virtual training room in Elysion Tower, first floor. 10 enemies approaching. Formation HO. Grey Owl, why are you running alone? Take cover. No, I was trying to cover for Purple Owl since she was spacing out. What? Me? I'm sorry. I was trying to remember what Formation HO was. Wow. What a bunch of complete trash. Ewan grabs the mic in the virtual training room. Hey, Purple Owl. Do you want to kill all your teammates? That's not it, instructor. And you, Grey Owl. Yes, instructor? You put your neck out for the trash who is spacing out. Are you a suicide squad? Let me ask you one thing. Yes, instructor. Is your future goal to be food for the Raptures? No, instructor. No, chef. Or did you become a Nikke to throw your teammates to the Raptures? I didn't become a Nikke because I wanted to, instructor. I don't care what your situation was. Your action just now wiped out Blue, Red, and White Owl. Meanwhile, Purple Owl you jumped out to save was already dead in terms of HP. Because of your misjudgment, 3 have died. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again, instructor. Pathetic. The battle simulation will now be reset. The number of raptures and the environment will be the same as before, so don't die this time. And don't get anyone killed. Yes, instructor. Eunhwa turns off the mic. Phew, bunch of trash. I could say nothing. I don't think they fully accepted their Nikkes yet. Try that one. I know. If we leave them like this, they will die before they leave the training. First, let's have them run laps on the first floor before lights off. Weakling. You go back now. You will just get in my way if you stay here. I will help with anything you need help with. First of all, I'm an insistent instructor. Let's do this, see if she gets mad. It appears you are mistaken. You think you'll be of some use just by being here. But, will you act like a human commander while getting caught up with those good-for-nothings? You should know if you have eyes. They can't even fight while escorting someone right now. So just get lost. Don't add to my work. Hey, you don't have to have a stick up your ass. Sometime later. 11 p.m. monitor room in Elysion Tower. Eunhwa was reviewing the video of the owl's battle simulation. Ah, indeed. The red owl becomes more violent when nervous. The gray owl movements are rough, but she has good mentality. She'll be able to take on bold roles. Yellow owl. This one is the opposite of gray. Eunhwa! Shut up. I'm analyzing right now. What's going on? Why haven't you left yet? I was bored. I deliberately waited until the battle simulation was over. If it's analyzing, I can help. Let's do that one. I don't think you remember, so I will tell you again. There's no way I'm going to give you a task to a weakling bum like you. Even if I do give you a task, I'll probably just waste time by checking your work. So stop getting in my way and get lost. Just in case you don't even remember this, the exit is behind you. Eunhwa continues to analyze the battle simulation. We should just rage bait her now. What should I do? Turn around to stand my ground. Let's rage bait her a bit. Eunhwa probably wants me to head back. However, I've already witnessed the concerning situation of the owls, and I can't just ignore it. I'll first try to find something I can do. Rage baiter, rage baiter. Investigate the documents on the table. Observe the recordings of the battle simulation over Eunhwa's shoulders. We'll do this, I guess. These are the documents organized by Eunhwa about the owls. The owls' body specs, personalities, habits, etc. are clearly organized. Eunhwa had made comments on each part. The comments from the analysis are amazingly accurate. Based on this, it seems possible to determine a golden combination of the owls. Purple Owl would make a good pair with Red Owl. That's right. Red Owl would blow up a whole area without aiming, while Purple Owl maintains a clean line even during the chaos when the allies are on the offense. So, with the Grey Owl, they have the firepower to wipe them out. Wait. Why are you still here? And the Yellow Owl and White Owl would form a good team. Wait. On what basis are you pairing them together? From reviewing your profile of the owls from the video of the battle simulation you are watching now. Let's do the first one. That is what we did, after all. Do you really get that from watching the short video just now? Huh? That's not what I hit, though! I had enough time at the military academy to analyze data to form Nikke teams. Forming a team based on each individual's characteristics is the basis of combat. I'm surprised it's giving me different options, considering, I kind of clicked the other one. Let's just keep doing that one. Boom. You are a weakling, but you are not complete trash. Aw, thank you. Compliments are starting to make me blush a bit. Okay, I'll give you a test. I need to know whether your analysis was a fluke, or if you really do have skills. And if it was a fluke, I will put you in the virtual training with the owls. I will have you die so many times that you won't even remember the number of times you died. Anytime? I don't think that will happen. Let's do that one. So, what am I doing? There are 23 videos remaining. Analyze half of them by tomorrow morning and complete a report. Outline the weakness of each owl and how those weaknesses would be compensated. Tell me whether each position or weapon is suitable for their aptitude. Based on the strategy you come up with, we will use it during the battle simulation. If the results are good, I will have you do this again. For Nikke, staying up for a few nights is nothing. But do you think you could do it, human commander? I can with my mentality. If it's an all-night assignment, I've done it way too many times. Let's do this one. Just grab a cup of coffee, even though I don't drink coffee. Good. Then I'm not going to go easy on you. Prove your worth with a willingness to die. Damn, I'm just gonna stay up by rage alone. I don't drink coffee, so by pure rage, I will stay up. Next morning, in the monitor room of Elysion Tower. I closed my eyes for a second, and now it's already morning. Oh, I died. I must have fallen asleep while analyzing the video of the owl's battle simulation. You didn't sleep all night. Ingrid stopped in to see the progress. Oh, she probably caught me drooling. So, tell me, what do you think? Do you think the second battle simulation will be any better than the first? Hopefully. I have no doubt. It has to be. I have no doubt. Hey, watch where you're walking. I'm walking here. Weakling. Ingrid? Why are you here? I came to see the second battle simulation. I saw the first one in the morning, and the standards of the hours were worse than I imagined. If their standards do not improve drastically today, I will use them for other uses without even sending them to the surface. Other uses? Maybe dismantle their bodies and sell them to the outer rim. Or send them to be polluted mine for hard labor. There are many options. No, we don't do that at Elysion. I just meant that we will not use them for combat. No matter how trash they are, I won't let that happen. I've already analyzed their performance and changed their positions and equipment. Plus, I've planned out a strategy for each member and had them memorize it. So, you should save your words until you see the second battle simulation. Okay, it's starting. Virtual environment complete. Enemy deployment complete. Enemy stat adjustment complete. Ally positioning complete. We will now conduct the second battle simulation over the next hour. Sometime later, virtual training room in Elysion Tower. FF formation, red, you take the lead. Okay, but is it really okay to just shoot recklessly like that? Yes. I was told to push ahead by focusing only on firepower, not to worry about aiming. That psychopath. I mean, the instructor. Well, I guess we will just trust the instructor. Then let's go. Hey, wait! The link hasn't been installed. Got caught up in the explosion? Mission failure? Not a chance. Wait a moment. This is Alpha Squad. Enemy territory is confirmed to be all clear. Allied casualties, 0. This is Beta Squad. Mission target destroyed. Allied casualties are also 0. This is a masterpiece. In just one day, you've improved their performance to such an extent. You are indeed the leader of Absolute Eunhwa. It was the right choice to give you this task. I didn't do it alone. Weakling here has been a little help. That's a weird sentence. Maybe I'm stupid. Wipe that grin off your face. Anyway, I'm not satisfied with just this. Sometime later, you can't compare the difficulty to those below the tower's 10th floor. We're going to pull an all-nighter. Again? Dude, I'm gonna die. I'm talking to you, weakling. I'm gonna have a heart attack before the age of 30. I'm totally prepared. I will try my best to follow. Sometime later. Hopefully there's some technology to make me not die from that. 11 p.m. The monitor room in Elysion Tower. Good. Everyone is asleep. We have 25 videos of the battle simulation from the 5th floor to the 15th floor. We will analyze all of them by the morning. And also, one other thing. I've just received the topographical data of the practice battle location tomorrow. Protocol sent it over just now. Eunhwa puts a data chip on top of the desk. We will also use this analysis for planning the operation. By the way, for this plan, there will be no operator. The government refused my request. Why is that? They did not agree with using an operator for something like Nikke training. They hung up after telling me to be careful during the night. The two of us will need to finish all of this. Which task do you want to take? Analyzing the battle simulation footage or the data? Let's do this one. Okay, I will leave you to it. Let's start. 1 hour later. There is only the sound of typing in the monitor room. Eunhwa focuses on the monitor without a change in her position since the last hour. I will try to focus again. Again? Sometime later. Only the sound of typing can be heard from the monitor room. Oh, I'm dozing off. Slowly, I'm starting to feel the consequences of pulling an all-nighter the day before. Group assignments. They bring back memories of that time. The professor was trash. Huh? Ah, actually, I'm your senior. Military Academy graduate? Military Academy senior? Graduate, yes. Right now, we're stuck with babysitting these novices. But back in the day, I used to sharpen my skills to realize my dream of making an impact in reclaiming the surface. I imagine that's what it's trying to say, of make an impact. That doesn't make any sense. Now I've said goodbye to that dream. In order to achieve that dream, I pulled many and all-nighters in the Military Academy library. What, dude? Many all-nighters? What the fuck? Hopeless people like you. No. I've completed group assignments with people worse than a dead skin cell stuck in your toenails. What? Hey, my toenails are somewhat clean. If I think back, it wasn't all that bad. But what happened? I became a commander, and I think it was like the 20th mission. I took a squad with some experience for the surface recovery operation. But the weakling team didn't even listen to my instructions. They said I was a newbie that was just hired from the military academy, and they run wild on their own. They all died within less than 10 minutes. I was left alone in the Rapture lair. What happened next was obvious. I struggled to survive, but I got hit by a beam cannon and died instantly. Fortunately, I was found by the Nikkes of Elysion and taken to the manufacturing plant. Sorry. Jesus. What? Why are you sorry? I shouldn't have asked, or I made you bring up your sad memories. We'll do the second one. Maybe this will get the stick out of her ass. Nah. When I look back, it wasn't anything special. Never mind that, half-witted junior. Are you awake now? Maybe. Did you think I was having a chat with an idiot like you just because I wanted to? Maybe. I did it to wake you up. If you make a mistake now because of being tired, then we'll all die tomorrow. Are you conscious? Of course! Yes, senior. Of course. Then wipe your drool and do your job. I was only drooling a little bit. Chill. Sometime later. Owls, listen up. From now on, actual training on the surface will begin. The objective of this operation is to survive in the lab. Currently, there are 6 drones that will be monitoring you. The video feed will be watched in real time by the commander and myself in the temporary camp. Our boss Ingrid will be watching from the Ark. Even if your life is in danger, we will not intervene. To be exact, those who are not good enough to survive will be left to die. So, use everything you've got for the next 3 hours. That's it. Do you think the owls will be able to pull it off? Don't ask the obvious. We've calculated all the variables from plan A to C. If they can't survive, then that makes them trash. They'd be fit for rapture food. Those guys don't eat, though. 1 hour later, instructor's camp. So far, it's going as planned. They encountered 10 raptors so far, and the owl's average damage is at 9%. If we continue this way, we can all survive without any problems. 1 hour later, instructor's camp. This is starting to get a bit boring. Maybe I underestimated the owl's skills. 30 minutes before the end of live training, instructor's camp. Weakling, come here. That black thing under the iron plate where they are standing on. What do you think that is? It looks like a big blade. It looks like a leg of a rapture. I don't know, second one, I guess? You saw, right? That is a Lord class rapture. It's not supposed to be in a place like this, but I think it caught the scent of the owls and came. If only we had an operator, we would have dealt with it earlier. Damn, those central government bastards. It looks like things will get a bit bumpy. Do you think the owls will be able to fight it? Are you kidding me? If the freshly manufactured owls are able to defeat a Lord class, we would have already recaptured the surface. That doesn't sound good. Ah! Blue owl! From the intel we received, was there anything on how to deal with this situation? Not for a Lord class, there was no mention at all. Ah, my arm! Instructor! I said an instructor, are you there? Please save us, please! Making it difficult until the very end. Let's save them! Don't bring up such nonsense. Maybe we can provide verbal instructions, but as soon as we enter the area, the owls will be disqualified. That's more than enough. What? Explain so I can understand. If we can't enter, then we'll command the owls to lead the enemy out of the field. I see. The distance between the Institute and the instructor's camp is only 450 meters. As soon as the Lord class is out of the field, I can shoot it down. But the only problem is the view. All the 6 drones are fixed on the owls. If we are sending an order that's far away, at least half of them have to be manipulated to secure this view. If there's someone who can manage that. I can do it! What? During my time at the military academy, I learned it during culture class. What the fuck? So, you take the lead. Huh. You're leaving the field command to me and you would rather take a step back? I have seen a lot of weaklings, but you are something else. But, unlike the others, it is a great decision. Eunhwa mightily grabs the mic. Owls? Instructor. Stop your crying. From now on, you will do as I tell you. If you want to live, you will follow my orders without any mistakes. Yes, instructor. Weakling, have you manipulated the drones yet? Where should I move drone number 1? The second floor of the laboratory, or where the raptures are concentrated. Let's do this one. The drone was sent over to the emergency stairs. On the screen, about 10 raptures are seen. Are they an energy type rapture? Let's use that. Red owl, shoot the ceiling. Yellow owl, release the decoy to the bottom. The rest of you, split up. Yes, instructor. As the ceiling collapses and the energy type rapture fall down, the Lord class that was lured by the decoy gets hit by a beam cannon and explodes loudly. We just bought ourselves 10 seconds. Weakling, let's see another view. Where should I move drone number 2? Entrance, front windows. Probably the windows, no? Better view. Is this a time to enjoy the outdoor view? Oh, I guess that was wrong. Look for places that are more strategically useful. Hey, that was useful. Okay, I guess to the entrance. Is the entrance closer to the instructor's camp? 7 o'clock. Distance 90 meters away. 23 raptors are seen along the way. Good, I see the path. Yellow Owl, lay the mines over the coordinates I'm going to ascend. Yes! Yes, instructor! Blue Owl, move to the second floor. Take a sniper position and cover Yellow Owl. White Owl, you stand guard at the landing. Don't let a single raptor come up. Affirmative, instructor. Weakling, next. Where should I move the third drone? The Lord Class Rapture? Alright, let's go. The Lord Class Rapture is aggressively chasing the owls. Whenever it tries to deviate from the path, the mines explode and cut off its path. The remaining distance is approximately 30 meters. 10 meters. Done. It's outside. Instructor! The Rapture is heading straight to the instructor's camp! It doesn't matter. I've already marked it as my target. As the sparks flash from Eunhwa's muzzle, a huge explosion engulfs the Lord Class Rapture. Lord Class Rapture? All clear. The countdown appears to be over. Owls, the real test is over. No, should I call you fully fledged Nikkes now? Did you hear everything from the start? Of course, I was keeping quiet to observe how you two would deal with this unexpected situation like this. All in all, Eunhwa, you both worked really well. Your accomplishments will be acknowledged in the Ark. Ingrid cuts off communications. That was close. Thank you for your hard work, instructor. Assistant instructor as well. Thank you so much for your help. During the briefing, you said there will be no help. I thought we were surely done for. Were you all daydreaming? Idiots. I didn't help you. The Lord Class was crawling outside, so I had to destroy it as a defense measure. What? Meaning you should testify like that if someone asks you. In principle, we did something that we shouldn't have done. We'll do that one. That's our excuse. Ah. Thous exchanged glances for a moment. I understand what you mean. But, even if you say it never happened, we will never forget this. Instructor, thank you for the past 3 days. The trainees all bowed their heads 90 degrees in respect. Hey, instructor, may I say hello if I see you again during our missions? Or can we at least send you a letter? I think she'd really hate that. You know the instructor's personality. I'm sure they'd frown and tell you to get lost. Shut up. If you have time to talk nonsense, go back to the Ark and replace your ragged arms and legs. Instructor, do you have any objections? Haha, even now you're worried about us, right? Bunch of loudmouths. Sometime later, elevator in the Ark. What? The instructors aren't coming down with us? Assistant instructor, I have someplace to go. Is it a mission? It's a personal matter. Come back safe. Well, since it's Instructor Eunhwa, I'm sure there will be no issues. Instructor, we will write you letters. Please read them. Sometime later, the elevator door closes. Where are you going? Just shut up and follow me. Don't ask any questions. The 6 owls were successfully turned into Nikkes and were sent off to the Ark. Shut up and just follow me. Don't ask any questions. It sounded like an order, but she was definitely asking for a favor. I knew how rare it was for someone as proud as her to ask for a favor. So, I silently followed her. And then, soon after... Where is this? Stand and look around. How about we look first? What the fuck? It was a desolated ruin, or perhaps a common sight on the surface. Fragments of Nikkes and Raptors were strewn about, proving that there had been a large-scale battle. The site was reduced to rubble. Why did Eunhwa bring me here? What does she want to tell me? This is a grave. After graduating from the military academy with honors, full of unbridled enthusiasm, this is the grave of the commander who died a meaningless death. Due to that idiot's subordinates that failed to listen. And I thought I would feel bad coming here. But now that I'm actually here, I feel a little relieved. Can I ask you why? I finally see some hope. The dream of recapturing the surface that I'd long since given up on. perhaps it can be realized in a different way. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? We'll just say nothing. The last 2 nights and 3 days, you showed your toughness, judgment, and analysis of team members. They weren't all bad by my standards. Compared to other commanders, there was a difference between livestock and human. Of course, I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I don't expect too much from recent military academy graduate. To state it again, right now I am not only acknowledging you as a commander, but also accepting you as a colleague who shares the same purpose as me. Of course, this is on the premise that you maintain your skills, and continue to work to recapture the surface. But I thought you hated me! She's a tsundere. That. I'm sorry. Oh, she actually apologized. What the fuck? All the commanders I've known have been so reckless. I didn't think there would be an exception. If I had realized a little earlier, we wouldn't have started off on the wrong foot. I doubt that. But the past can be rewritten from now on. Eunhwa stares at the ruins for a while, and then turns around with a relieved look. That's it. Let's go back to the Ark. You can stay a little while longer. You can mourn a little while longer. Let's do the first one. No. I don't have lingering feelings here anymore. My dreams are no longer buried in this ruin. Sometime after, in the elevator to the Ark. Oh, there she is! The commander is with her too. Absolute? Did you come greet your colleagues? Haha, long time no see, Commander. We came to greet Eunhwa. Emma, that's not it. The next mission is near this place, so we were trying to join from here. Next mission? Where's the location? It's near the old research center grounds, where you just came back from. From what I heard, apparently Lord Class barged in during the Owl's practice training. If a Rapture class you wouldn't normally see appears, then there's a good chance that a Tyrant class is nesting nearby. Ingrid has no intention of backing down. That's right. That's why we have been assigned an investigation mission. So, Commander, do you mind if we borrow Eunhwa? I'm sorry if you guys had plans to celebrate together. I have no choice since it's a mission. Let's do this one. I'm sure she'll love this one. Let's celebrate another time. Why do you keep putting it off? I had no plans to in the first place. Boo. Oh no, Eunhwa, don't be so cold. This is the commander's way of getting close with you. Shut up. The 3 Nikkes become distant as they talk amongst themselves. So, how was your job as an instructor? Did you enjoy it? Better than I imagined. Wow, unexpected. After I heard you were doing the job with the commander, I thought you would be fighting the whole time. But I don't think the commander fights with anyone. I have no interest in that. Just show me the new mission intel. I want to come up with a strategy on the way there. Hey, don't change the subject. You need to tell us in more detail. I heard you were so nice to the owls, but you're so cold to the same squad colleagues. There's really nothing to talk about. What about the commander? What about the commander? Well, the commander's surprisingly nice, right? The commander's a sweet person, right? Why should I care? Oh my. Look at your face turning red. If you like them that much, then you could have at least gave him a warm farewell. At that moment, Eunhwa turned her head slightly to look at me. She was mouthing some words. Goodbye. And thank you. Hey, that's me! That's funny. I think I did watch that, but that is pretty goofy. At the end, I think we were at her grave, right? That's where she died? She said that it was at that factory, which looked like it was that place. Interesting. I don't know. I still need Eunhwa to apologize to Alice. I think I was doing one of the... Let me show you guys. I was doing one of these, I think, right? What is this even called? God dang, I don't need... There's like side quests in like this commander center. And Eunhwa's being mean to Alice. What a dick, bro. How could you be mean to Alice? So I won't forgive her until she apologizes to Alice for being an asshole. But we'll see. I'm so curious on how the new Eunhwa is at least like her bond story, but dang it, I'm gonna have to wait till I pull her, because I'm definitely not fucking summoning on those banners. Maybe I will pull her from the wish list so then I can redo this for the new one, and then we can contrast it. Oh. I guess we will have to wait for that. I think that is everything. Let me know what you guys think about this regular Eunhwa's bond story. Hopefully I can get the alt one so that we can peep her bond story. I guess this would be pretty nice. I probably should do Emma's and Vesti's so that I can do the new ones and see how they differ. I think it'll be funny too. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about all of that. I'll probably start doing a lot of catch-up if I have free time. It might not be as exciting, but honestly, some of those events, like the Overzone, I've never watched before, so they'd be exciting for me to watch them for the first time, but other than that, I think that is it. So, I will catch you guys later.